New information tonight on the Flint Water Crisis class action settlement. We're learning just how much money attorneys involved in this case feel they should receive off the top. The overall settlement is $641 million, which some residents immediately called inadequate. So how are they reacting now that we know the lawyers, get this, want roughly $207 million, leaving only $434 million for residents who opt in? Mid-Michigan Now's Mike Woolfolk is asking that question.
$434 million. That would be the net settlement for the plaintiffs in this case. That's if the federal court approves the motion for attorney fees and reimbursements.
It might be fair, but it's not ethical. It's not moral.
A 416-page document filed in federal court spells out what the plaintiff's attorneys claim is fair payment for shepherding the water crisis case from start to finish. 30 law firms and individual attorneys listing their various requests, all based on billable hours with rates ranging from $20 per for the lowest level intern to more than $1,100 for some partners. In all, they're asking for up to 32%.
Here in Michigan, there's a long tradition of attorneys representing individuals in personal injury matters on contingent fees up to a third.
But those already unhappy with the settlement amount are even more upset now over the lawyers asking for a normal fee in this case. I asked Michael Pitt how many people have registered for the settlement so far. He tells me it's in the tens of thousands and growing daily. With 80% of the net going to children, if 20,000 registered, that amounts to roughly $17,000 each. And that figure goes down with each additional registrant. This is just a motion at this point, and Michael Pitt concedes whatever the attorneys get is ultimately up to Judge Judith Levy. We, of course, will keep you posted. In Flint, Mike Woolfolk, Mid-Michigan Now.
And Representative Cynthia Neely just released this statement moments ago about the legal fees. She said in part, quote, "It is offensive and immoral that the attorneys in the Flint water settlement want 32% of the settlement for themselves, which would equal over $200 million. Flint families took 100% of the harm. Flint families should not have a third of the settlement taken from them." She urges the judge not to allow those high fees. You can read her entire statement at midmichigannow.com. In the meantime, if you live in Flint and want to make a claim in that water settlement, you have less than a month to sign up. Any children, adults, property owners, or business owners who feel they were impacted can register to participate in the settlement right now. The deadline is March 29th. Once you register, you'll have 120 days to send documents necessary to support your claim. You can find a link on our website, midmichigannow.com. Search Flint Water Settlement Registration.